on.
Okay, y'all, we are back. We just took a little commercial break. We had a lot of technical things that was going on in the background. Got that situated now. Back to business. Um, Pooh just asked a question a while back. I guess that's what some of the Facebook viewers wanted to see, or maybe had a question what they wanted to know. We don't know if they got any replies or not back just yet, but if y'all have, y'all can share them with us, or y'all can just wait till later. Y'all don't have to put it out right now if you don't want to. One thing I do want to talk about, because we're gonna be running out of time, and like I said, I don't trust this timer thing right now. We got a lot of IT issues going on, so I want to touch bases on this before we go. Uh, there's a lady situation. Now, y'all tell me if the tables were turned, how y'all feel. Now, there's a lot of outside looking in, but I'm just gonna spit it out there. Okay, there's a lady that won the Powerball on the East Coast. I can't really reveal the lady's name or whatever, but anyway, look it up if you want to know. She won a Powerball and she got $88 million. 88 million. She's a single black woman, got 4 kids, raising the kids by herself, but she does have a boyfriend, person of interest, whatever, young brother. She's 26 years old, which is probably one of the problems while she's doing what she want to do. But she won the money fair and square, so she can do what she want with it. But the problem is she's been getting a lot of feedback and a lot of flack, and people are outraged because of what she's doing with the money. The dude she's in a relationship with, he's a bad guy. Plain and simple. He can't stay out of jail. And he's been in jail already 4 times this year in 2024. And I got the numbers. The first time he went to jail, it was a $3 million bond. We know who paid that. The second time, oh my God, $6 million bond. And the third time, he went twice. It was a $9 million. And then the last time he just went was a $12 million. Now, according to the state and the rules and regulations with the policies as far as pre-trial release, they can charge whatever they want to charge, especially if the person is a habitual, which means that he constantly keeps violating the same laws. That he's constantly a repeat offender, basically, for the long story short. I'm kind of speeding it up a little bit, so I'm leaving a lot of stuff out. But you put 2 and 2 together. Question is, when is enough enough? How much money does this lady have to spend on her boyfriend? She's already spent a couple of million already, 3 million, 6, 12, and then 9. Some of that money she's not gonna get back, especially if he jumps bail or if he gets a blue warrant and ends up having to do time. So when do you call it like, hey, this woman got 4 kids she's got to look after. She's been taking care of these kids by herself, which is a good thing. Hey, I'll give you a shout out for that. But I mean, she's 26 years old. Somebody need to get in her life and kind of sit her down and kind of tell her, hey, look.
Does she have any man, she needs some mentors. She needs some people in her life to kind of help her, at least help her situate money to where her kids will be taken care of. She will be taken care of. And then, she can have an account called blow money, and that's what she does whatever she wants to do with that. But still, enough is enough. I mean, but she needs somebody in her life. She really does, to kind of talk her down from that ledge.
That's the problem. She got old boy in her life.
No.
He needs to go.
It don't matter if Big Mama, it don't matter if the preacher, it don't matter if your auntie, your cousin, your best friend, everybody can tell you, stop, don't do this, don't do that. Can nobody tell you when your breaking point is? Some people's breaking point, first time cheater. I care about my health, so go. Some people's breaking point may be, them being lazy, not doing house chores. Some people, hey, once it hits your pockets, if that's not enough for you, you cannot tell somebody when enough is enough for them.
Well, I think, SiSi, that's what I mean by somebody needs to get a hold to her and take care of that other money, and then give her, and then that blow money is what you blow it on. like you said, because not everybody's going to listen to that type of advice, but they will listen to advice about like how to take care of your kid, like what money to put away for your kids. She has 4 kids, and it's just like if somebody comes to her and not even mention what you need to do about the money, about your boyfriend or whatever have you, but hey, here's a good idea for your kids. Let's put some money here, let's put some money there, whatever have you, and then let's make a blow account. And that's like nobody can tell you what to do with that money. If you want to get your boyfriend out of jail 50 million times with that blow money, fine. But here's some money over here for your kids, So it's kind of like speaking to somebody in regards to your kids first, and then you do what you want to do.
But that should be natural. That.
It should be, but it's not. Like you said, it's really not. It's really not. It's unfortunate, but it's really not. I mean, but when you do talk to somebody about, like if I, talk to you about your, hey, let's do this with your kids. Do you want them to go to, do you want them to go to private school? Do you want them to? So it's almost like speaking to the life of the kids. And then it's like, okay, so this is the strategy for the kids. What you do with you is what you do with you.
Right.
You know what I mean? So at least the kids will be secure. There'll be money there, for them. There'll be a trust fund set up or something like that. And it's like somebody just talk her down off the ledge so she doesn't go and pull money out of that either, but you know what I'm saying? Because it's like that can happen too. But it's just like if you keep talking about the kids, this is their future, this is whatever have you, maybe that'll work. I don't know. That's just my opinion.
A lot of women put men over their kids every day. That's not
every
enough.
day.
Oh, every day. I
get what you're saying.
Yeah.
You can give somebody the plan. You can give them the whole play. You can give them the whole playbook, front to back. It's on them to do it. And if they don't have the willpower or strength to even put themselves first, they're definitely not going to put their kids first.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then once somebody has your mind, that is it. That man has her mind. If she blew 30 mil on him, there's nothing you can say to this woman, even about her kids.
Yeah.
I guarantee you, not a dime was spent on them.
Oh, yeah.
She's invested so much into somebody else. I don't even think did she even invest in herself?
I think they did say she did buy them a house and moved them out of where they were, and she got a car now. But she was barely making it as it was. I think she was working like in a grocery store or something like that. So she was basically making ends meet. And now the world is hers, basically. And you got to think about it. This girl is only 26 years old with 4 kids. So where is mama at?
Where is
sit her ass down and tell her some things. Where is daddy at?
But I'm like SiSi.
Sit her down.
But once that man got in the picture, it was something that he did, something he triggered. Maybe he helped her through childhood trauma. You never know what the dynamic of their relationship was. But what you know is he has the power to take and continue to take and leech and live off of her.
Yeah.
So he has her.
And you know what?
I don't care what you say to her.
But she got to know when to say when too.
She has to have the willpower, the strength, the drive to push forward for her and her kids.
No, I was going to go ahead and say what you're saying too. SiSi, about having the power to push forward, and sometimes people have to come into your life that kind of give you that a little bit, that push, because you don't know what what the family dynamic was either. Like what her mama went through, what her aunties went through. You know what I mean? Sometimes when you see stuff, you tend to repeat that. But it's like if there's somebody that comes in, there's always someone that kind of comes in and shows you a different way. And that's what I meant by because I worked with a lot of young adults. And like even there's this story of this girl who she's pretty young. She's gonna be the first one to graduate college and stuff from her family. But it's like her family had a history of the mama was a prostitute, the grandmama was a prostitute, her aunties, they were all in that world. But somebody came along in her high school because she has a beautiful voice, and she taught herself to play piano. And so it's like they told her, hey, I will help you, get into a school. I will help you, because she was going to be on that road too.
Right.
Because she was like, is that going to pay what my mom was being paid, what my grandmama was being, you know what I mean? So it's like
the big money.
She had that, mentality, but it's like someone came along in her life and planted more other seeds that actually changed the trajectory of her life. So, so that's what I mean by like, hopefully someone will come along in this woman's life that will help her. Because because people can say whatever they want to say, but when you actually physically help someone, like, hey girl, I'll take you, and show you how to do this, or I'll set up a trust, or you know what I mean? When people do that kind of stuff, it's not that they change overnight, but it's like it causes you to think a little differently, if that makes any sense.
And then you got to have the ability to trust too. You can't just trust anybody.
No, you can't trust anybody.
That person has to be really sent. You got to have that peace with that person
to
where, you can't trust them.
And then you got to see that they're actually doing it.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like you can't give me advice if you don't take your own.
Yeah, you on the street too, like hustling and stuff like, yeah, girl, I'll show you how to deal with your money. You know what I mean? It's like,
right. But what really stuck out to me is when you said you have to plant that seed. I love it. Yeah, I love it.
We got another one.
Okay, go
ahead. I'm gonna read this, and like I said, we kind of running short on time, but we gotta help this sister out. The other sister, she got plenty of money, so she should be all right. She got to pray too, and she'll be good.
Yeah, she has the money.
She got the money.
She'll be all right. If she blows it, that's what she needs.
Oh boy, is the least of her problems.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, she got money.
Get rid of him, she good.
Right.
That's the problem. Will she get rid of him?
Yeah,
and like I said, is love enough? In that case, Meech, is love enough? Yes.
In that case, well, she young too.
She finna run through all this money.
Listen, that's why I said
know age doesn't matter.
See, you gotta have some, hopefully. So look, let's just pray for her, dear Father.
Go ahead.
That's all we gotta do.
I'm telling you, send some people alongside of her to help grow her, because I think that is just immaturity right now.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, well, we're just gonna pray that this money really goes towards better things. She grows up, she matures, and really gets rid of old boy, because I think old boy is not good for her.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't stay out of jail. You've been in jail for 4 times this 1 year.
3 strikes, he out too. It's like, how many times you gonna keep going back to jail?
Like we say, is love enough? In this case, no.
Listen, is jail enough? I mean, because he gonna be
there. He gonna be there.
He gonna be there.
At $3 million, you would have sat there. Bun $3 million.
$3 million.
That brother. Go ahead and
I never understood that. Why do we have to keep going to jail all the time?
Now,
why some of us can't get enough of that?
We can't answer that.
That's another show. That's another show.
Another episode. You have to bring somebody that continues to go to jail. We can't answer that one.
Right. Because he might have a boyfriend. He might, I don't know.
It's somebody in there you're trying to get to.
Awesome.
I'm
gonna leave that at that, and I'm just gonna move on. That's all I gotta say. Well, okay, y'all, ladies, I need help with this one, and then we're gonna wrap it up. My fiance is unemployed, and he was fired 6 months ago from his job. He won't discuss it with me as to why. He gets mad every time I bring it up.
No, I'm just kidding.
Which is a red flag right there.
He quit.
Okay, that's what goes back to communication. Like I be telling y'all, ladies.
You still not answering why you got fired.
Because I can already tell I'm finna get hot.
Okay.
He won't discuss it with me. He has 2 other kids with his ex-wife that are bad and disrespectful as hell. I'm paying his child support and watching the kids when we have them on weekends. He's at the studio. He's an aspiring rapper. Do I have to finish reading this? Because I can already tell how this thing finna go. But I'm just
aspiring rapper.
I'm gonna finish it up.
You need to break that down a little bit.
Okay, so he's an aspiring rapper. I'm not She's not allowed to discipline the kids.
Bad kids.
Yet he asked her for Christmas money to buy them Christmas gifts, and she has 3 of her own. I am torn. I love him.
Torn.
I'm getting tired. What you torn of, girl?
Yeah, you torn the shreds.
You torn. I know what you need to get torn. Where's my belt?
I'm back at the aspiring rapper though.
Rapper.
Why did everybody think they gonna be a rapper? These young guys. Everybody want to be a rapper. How come nobody want to get a job and be like, I want to be a
job
engineer. I want to be a social worker. I want to be a teacher.
And how old are they? How old are they? Did they say how old they?
Everybody black want to be a rapper in their 20s.
Now, if he's 45, talking about I'm an aspiring rapper.
Well, she didn't say how old he was, so I don't know. But he hadn't been working for 6 months, and why did he lose his job? Why?
And he don't want to say why.
To be a stay-at-home dad.
He won't tell her why he lost his job. He quit. And then the kids are bad and disrespectful, but she can't discipline the kids.
Baby mama.
Ain't no way in the world I'm gonna be taking care of some kids that I can't discipline. It's disrespectful. You disrespected me in my house, but yet you don't want me discipline these kids? Well, guess what?
Kids.
And how often are the kids over there?
She said on the weekends.
On the weekends.
On the weekends.
But then she watching him because he be at the studio.
Oh yeah, aspiring to be a rapper.
Yeah, so his rap career comes first, I guess. But why she can't?
I be like, I got a song for you to sample. It's called "What's Love Got to Do with It?" Tina Turner, see if you can rap over this. What's love got to do?
Got to do with it.
With it? What can you do with this? What can you do with this?
This is some mess.
Yeah,
I can't get. I mean,
so what is the question? What does she want to hear from us?
Yes.
She just says she's getting tired. She's getting tired, But
why is she paying child support and they not married?
She's paying child support, his child support, while he's off of work. He's been off for 6 months, but I guess he ain't. She's realizing, hey, he's not really looking for no job.
Oh yeah, no.
But she's in love with him. That's her fiance. They finna get married. And I'm like, why are you finna marry this boy that don't work for 6 months? Is he getting his damn unemployment or something? He need to be bringing some kind of money into the house.
Yeah, no.
You can't discipline his kids, but you paying child support for his kids?
Yeah, I would tell her, see the sign. See the sign, see the sign. See all the red flags on the play.
This has red flags.
Don't do it, girl. Don't do it. Save yourself.
So, what can y'all tell this lady? Because I done told her enough. Hey, baby, all I can do is pray for you because all the red flags are there. Ain't no way in the world. I'm telling y'all, I put that on everything. I ain't taking care of nobody, kids, and paying no child support for kids that I cannot discipline. Don't bring your badass kids to my house if I can't put the hands on. I know people
it's not even about you putting the hands.
You're not supposed to be putting the hands. Just talk to the kids. Don't put the
soft parenting. It brings on a hard life. So.
But I think she's down the road. I think she need to go all the way back to the fact that he ain't told her why he was fired from the job. He ain't got a job in 6 months. I mean, let's start there before we talk about these kids that you got on the weekend. Okay. Because let's start with daddy. She on the kids. Let's start with the father of the kids that ain't being disciplined.
Now, if the daddy is not minding, why do you think the kids need to mind?
Yes, that's what I mean.
If the daddy is able to sit around, not work, not provide, do nothing. I mean, he has no control over his life. Yes. What makes you think the kids are gonna do any different? They're gonna do the same thing that they see. Yeah. They see him playing with you, so they're going to play with you.
Yeah. And then
she is allowing this stuff.
And why this gotta be? Okay, go ahead, SiSi.
She allowing it. That's why he's doing it.
But I was saying, and then why do you have to have your studio sessions on the weekend when you ain't working? Because
You know why.
that's what I'm saying. So it's like he telling her, because here's the thing, it's like, producers can work anytime, really.
Well, I guess he with his
You
other
could have had
woman
an
at that
at-home
time. I don't know.
studio.
Say it again, SiSi.
You could have an at-home studio because you work from home. You live at home. You have no job. So
that's right. And then, like I said, your studio friends, most of the time, they got their own studio, and it is not just open just on the weekend.
If he can't afford a Christmas gift, he sure can't afford no session. So you know where he's at. So that's what I'm saying. What does she want from us? Does she want us to tell her what she knows already?
Yeah, she
already knows.
Okay. So this is what's happening. You are being used and abused.
Used and abused. Yes.
Okay. Yeah. You are being played with.
Yes.
You are not a woman. You are a dick. You're not his woman.
You are a place to stay.
You are a place to stay. You are a hotel.
But she's a good woman though. Because she's paying that boy
child support. No, she's a good woman, but she's a place to stay.
The best woman out. What do you mean?
Paying the boy child support.
I can live there for free and you watch my kids.
Because if you get behind on your child support, them folks coming for you.
Yes. And so she taking care of that. So what did SiSi say? She being used.
Being used.
It's sad, but I bet you she's a really a good woman.
I bet she is too. I bet she's a great one. In fact, you know what? Let me find her. Because I need
you need you need a number. Yeah. Where can I go and stay for free?
Where can I go and stay for free?
What you looking for? What?
Hey.
Just holler.
I got two bad ones too.
My kid grown. You ain't got to worry about no child support over here.
Yeah.
Let me stay over there. Help me out with the car payment or so. I'm good.
Yeah, I bet she's the best person in the world. But it's like what SiSi said. She already know. She know.
You know you're being used.
You know you're being used. You know you're being used.
But the truth hurt though.
Truth hurt. Maybe, how does it hurt?
Yeah.
Love ain't supposed to hurt like that.
No, it's not.
If it do, I don't want that kind of love.
Yeah, but tell her to stop being used. That's just it.
Can we all agree that love ain't enough in this particular email?
Yes, hands down. We agree.
We agree.
Love is not enough.
Maybe love ain't enough, baby.
Love is not enough.
Y'all, I want to thank y'all for coming out and really, helping me put this thing together tonight, because we needed to shed some light on this and needed, a lot of ladies, a lot of sisters to really come in and, say their view on this, because, this is going to reach somebody out there that really, all jokes aside, this is really a situation that's really needs to be addressed. Ladies, don't fall for the okie doke. If your family don't like them and your girlfriends don't like them, there's a reason. There's something they see that you don't see, And like we've been saying, the truth hurts. The truth hurts,
Guard your hearts, ladies. Guard your hearts.
Guard your hearts.
You know what? We need to hear more of a man's standpoint. We need to hear from a man. You're asking to hear from us. What relationship advice can you give the ladies?
You want it right now, or do y'all want to do a part 2?
I mean,
we're finna run out of time. We're gonna come back.
No, come back.
We'll come back to this. We're gonna come back to this. But hey, I want everybody who's watching us on YouTube, subscribe. And we're gonna probably come to either Dallas, Fort Worth, or the mid-cities. We're gonna start off, in our home base, neck of the woods, like we say down here. And we're gonna do a live show. So y'all come out whenever we get ready to do it. It's going down real soon. This is what y'all been asking for. This is what y'all gonna get. So I want to thank Meech, and also want to thank SiSi. Y'all, we don't keep it real. Get ready for 2025. Merry Christmas to everybody.
Merry
Thank y'all
Christmas.
ladies for coming out saying y'all part. Y'all check us out. We coming back again. The next episode gonna be more fire.
Yeah. And I'm gonna have my rap song ready to What's Love Got to Do. with
Okay,
this.
you have the
I'm a
whole
sample.
instrumental.
Can I do that? I'm
You can do that.
gonna rap over what's love got to do with it.
Okay, y'all heard me say it. She gonna record it.
I'm just
You have a
playing.
studio session.
Are we gonna have a studio
Extended.
session? Okay, we're gonna do that.
On the weekend.
I want to do a diss track.
On the weekend. On the weekend only. On the weekend only.
Okay, ladies.
All right,
Have a
then.
good night.
Bye.
Good
All right,
night,
bye.
everybody.
Good night.